Happening now, a press conference out of the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York. This is regarding the indictment against 19 people, including 18 former NBA players. Let's listen in.
For conspiring to defraud a health care plan that provides benefits to active and former National Basketball Association players. The FBI arrested 16 defendants this morning in 12 districts across the country. One defendant, Sebastian Telfair, will be presented later today before a magistrate judge in the Southern District of New York. The remaining defendants will be presented before judges in their districts of arrest. These 19 defendants, including 18 former professional basketball players, are all charged with participating in a conspiracy to defraud the NBA health benefits plan. One former player, Terence Williams, was the scheme's linchpin. He provided the other former players with false invoices for medical and dental procedures that they never received. The 19 charged defendants submitted approximately $3.9 million in false claims. The plan paid out $2.5 million to the defendants. And Williams received approximately $230,000 in kickbacks. The defendant's playbook involved fraud and deception. Thanks to the hard work of our law enforcement partners, their alleged scheme has been disrupted, and they will have to answer for their flagrant violations of law. Now let me share with you some of the details about how the scheme worked. The scheme's focus was the NBA players' health and welfare benefit plan. That plan provides additional coverage on top of existing medical coverage for eligible NBA players and their families. The additional coverage is provided to both active and former players. The plan is primarily funded by contributions from NBA teams. The plan reimburses medical expenses, but it does not permit players to be reimbursed for services they never received. The defendants charged today defrauded the plan when they falsely made claims for reimbursement of medical and dental services that they had not received. As alleged in the indictment, the leader of the conspiracy was former NBA player Terence Williams. And here's how it worked. First, Williams obtained fraudulent medical and dental invoices. Second, he sent those invoices to his co-conspirators, other former NBA players. Third, the co-conspirators submitted the fraudulent claims to the plan. Fourth, unaware that the claims were fraudulent, the plan paid most of the defendants' claims. And fifth, in many cases, the defendants paid kickbacks to Williams. As charged, the scheme began in or about November 2017 and relied on the submission to the plan of false invoices for chiropractic, dental, and wellness services that were never provided. As alleged, travel records, email, GPS data, and other evidence shows that the defendants who purportedly received medical and dental services at a location on a particular date were often nowhere near the provider's offices when the claimed services were supposedly provided. The plan accepted the false claims as submitted and paid out many of them. Each defendant fraudulently sought reimbursement ranging from approximately $65,000 to as much as $420,000 per defendant. For example, one of the charged defendants, Gregory Smith, submitted a claim to the plan stating that he received IV sedation, root canals, and crowns on 8 teeth at a dentist's office in Beverly Hills on December 20, 2018, at a total cost of almost $48,000. But Smith was nowhere near Beverly Hills or even in the state of California on December 20, 2018. Travel records, email, and publicly available box scores show that he was playing professional basketball in Taiwan that week and did not receive eight root canals in Beverly Hills as represented in the claim form he submitted. In particular instances, the co-conspirators submitted false claims that reflected the same purported procedures on the same teeth on the same dates. For example, 3 of the charged defendants, Ronald Glen Davis, Anthony Roten, and Anthony Allen, purportedly had root canals on the same 6 teeth on April 30, 2016, and crowns on the same 6 teeth on May 11, 2016. Roten and Allen each also purportedly had root canals on the same 13 teeth on September 6, 2018, and crowns on the same 12 teeth on October 2nd, 2018. In exchange for Williams providing them fraudulent invoices to support their false claims, many of the co-conspirators paid Williams kickbacks. Williams received approximately $230,000 in kickback payments from other defendants. And as we allege, when one defendant failed to pay Williams a kickback, Williams tried to frighten the player into re-engaging with Williams by impersonating an employee from the plan's administrative manager and claiming that there was an issue with the defendant's invoice that might require him to pay back the plan. All 19 defendants are charged with conspiracy to commit health care fraud and also wire fraud. Terence Williams is additionally charged with aggravated identity theft for impersonating the plan employee. My office and our law enforcement partners will apply our resources to expose healthcare fraud and to hold accountable those engaged in illegal conduct. Now, a case like this is only possible through the hard work of our law enforcement partners. I am joined by my good friend, Assistant Director in charge of the FBI's New York Field Office, Michael J. Driscoll. I want to thank Assistant Director Driscoll and the dedicated team at the FBI NYPD Healthcare Fraud Task Force for their great work on this ongoing investigation. I also want to thank our partners in the FBI throughout the country who helped further this case, including with their assistance this morning in making arrests around the country. And lastly, I want to acknowledge and thank the career prosecutors in my office handling the case, Christy Greenberg, Ryan Finkel, and their supervisors, Tim Howard and Krista Macy, the chiefs of the office's complex frauds and cybercrime unit. And now I want to call to the podium Assistant Director Michael J. Driscoll.
Good morning. I want to thank everyone for joining us this morning for this important announcement. And thank you, Audrey, for hosting us this morning. As Audrey explained earlier today, we've indicted 18 former NBA players and 1 spouse for conspiracy to commit healthcare fraud and wire fraud in connection with this scheme to defraud the National Basketball Association's Health and Welfare Benefit Plan. This scheme, which lasted for about 3 years, from 2017 through 2020, inflicts a significant loss to the healthcare industry, something we take very seriously. Terence Williams, who you've heard mentioned already this morning, orchestrated the fraud by providing others with false provider invoices. And in total, the defendants have attempted to bill the insurance plan of close to $4 million and resulting in payouts, as you heard Audrey explain a little earlier, close to $2.5 million. This industry loses tens of billions of dollars a year to fraud. These costs are then passed on to businesses and customers. That's a fraud we take very seriously. This remains an ongoing investigation, and we will continue to pursue those involved in this kind of fraud. I want to thank the United States Attorney and your very aggressive office for taking this on. And I want to congratulate our Healthcare Fraud Task Force, which includes our partners from the NYPD and as well as make a specific thanks to the FBI offices around the country that helped us conduct these arrests this morning. So thank you all for joining us.